What up, YouTube? Back to again another movie review for you guys today, and this time it's gonna be another movie that I've been waiting to talk about for a very long time, and I apologize for not reviewing this movie earlier. And I know this is past Thanksgiving now; it's almost close to Christmas, but anyway, I decided to review a classic film called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, directed by John Hughes and stars Steve Martin and John Candy, and released in 1987. So this film's basically about two guys named Neil and Del. I think that's how you say his name. And Neil basically tries to go on vacation. He tries to go back to Chicago to spend Thanksgiving with his family, and then he runs into this guy named Del, I believe. And then he basically he basically gives him a ride home to Chicago, and then at first two of these guys can't stand each other, but later on they end up becoming best friends, and that's pretty much the whole premise of the film. And it's a very, very good film. It's classic, one of John Hughes' best films, next to Home Alone, The Breakfast Club, stuff like that. So it's a very, very good film. Here's the front, here's the side, and here's the back. I've always had a spot in my heart for this film. I've always loved it, and very nice artwork. And here's the disc itself. There, and I like the artwork. It says "I love the '80s." It's just awesome, and I grew up with '80s movies, so yeah, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, it's just a very, very good film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's funny as hell. The writing, the acting, the storyline of the film, everything about this movie is just fantastic. When I saw this movie, it blew me away. And I'd say my favorite scene would have to be when Steve Martin's character is sleeping and John Candy's character is driving, and he's singing. He's lip syncing to the song "The Mess Around" by Ray Charles. That scene is just hilarious. It had me laughing out loud. That's how funny it was. So yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, they sometimes show this on TV Land sometimes, if I'm correct. So yeah, if it's on, I recommend you sit down with your family and watch it. On the TV version, it's going to be a little bit different compared to this version. It's rated R, but it's not so bad compared to Steve Martin's some of his other films that he's done that are rated R. But it's not too bad. It's mainly just language and stuff like that, so it's not really that bad. But if your whole family hasn't seen this, and if it's on TV Land or something or TBS, I highly recommend you guys sit down as a family and watch this movie. You'll have a great time. You won't be disappointed. And also rest in peace to John Candy, of course. He was a funny guy and a good guy. He was just a very, very good actor, and it's a shame that he passed away. And Steve Martin, he's still with us, and you actually don't really see that much of him nowadays. I wonder what happened to him, but hopefully he'll come back to do more movies. And I like to see him do another comedy or maybe a serious movie or something. I don't know, but anything really with Steve Martin is pretty good. He's a very good actor. I've always liked him. Some of his other films that are good, like The Man with Two Brains, The Jerk, House Sitter. He also appeared on the episode of the Muppet Show. There we go. Yeah, the Muppet Show. He was just hilarious on there. I've always liked him, and he also did Little Shop of Horrors, the reboot with Rick Moranis, Bill Murray, and also John Candy too, and all those people. But yeah, if you haven't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, you're missing a classic. So I highly recommend you guys check it out if you have not seen it. That's pretty much it for my review for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys check this movie out. Hope this review was helpful for you guys. And thank you for watching and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Word out.